Cool. We did our white side here. So I like to put the meat to meat skin out for right now. Nice little pieces. Then, we can take our cheek out right here before we flip it. Actually, this little smaller knife has been really handy today. Well, right here, you can kind of feel the soft spot where it is. Go around, kind of pop it off, and then boop. Sometimes I can actually slide it right off the skin just like that. And it's good to go. One little cheek down. I might actually like my fillet knife better for that, just because it's a little more flexy. Once again, I like to have something down on the cutting board so that the fish doesn't slide too much. So same thing here. We're going to score the outside of the fish, hash right down the middle, and then we'll separate our loins. This side tends to be a teeny bit tougher on the top side. And it's really easy to cut through to the other side of the fin. So this side especially, I like to score it pretty carefully. That way, when we're finishing our cut, we're not struggling trying to get all the way through. One thing I didn't do last time is sharpen my knife, like at all. Sharpen it before we started, but usually I like to sharpen it, as much as possible, really. So a little hash on the tail. Turn our fish so we can come right up that backbone. Kind of has a little natural curve right there towards the head. And then same thing as before, when we're first starting on one side, we kind of have to get around this other piece. So I start with my tip and really flex down on your knife so that your handle is kind of pointing up. Some people have different preference on what direction they go. I like to start a little more towards the head and just follow the bones right down. I've seen other people who fillet it coming from this way towards the backbone, so, different ways to skin that fish. Once you get up towards the head, you do have some bones that you have to work around, but beautiful piece there. So that first piece on each side is a little bit more difficult because you're, flexing so that you don't damage your other piece. So just looking to make sure I did score that other side, double checking. Resting your tip right on the backbone. There we go. I don't know why this one's being a little tricky on that one side. But same thing, if you don't flex your knife down enough, you'll be missing some meat. So make sure you flex it. Once I get through the tail here, I can start to lift it away. Helps me kind of see what I'm doing. After you do this a few times, you can kind of feel it more. Don't know if this is the best example of my filleting skills. This one's giving me a little trouble. Once again, you can probably sharpen your knife a lot more than I have been doing throughout these videos. Once again, scoring properly lets it come off nice and easy. Still pretty good. Kind of a teeny tiny bit beat up, but hey, we're not perfect. So, still got some good pieces here, that are a little more difficult to get on that initial cut. But, you can get in here, pick it, hit it with your knife, a spoon, fork kind of lets it, peel away pretty easy. So there's still a little bit left on the fish, but, I don't know if the sun's coming through enough to see, but pretty good on all our initial cuts there. Still some pieces here. Still have the cheek here that I'm going to pop out. But, yeah. We'll show you how to skin it here in just 1 second, because there's a couple little tricks to skinning these that really help, especially the dark side. You definitely want to skin that. Sometimes I'll cook the lighter side, the white side, and the skin is pretty nice. I'll do it on the grill and whatnot, but dark side we always skin. So I'll show you that in just 1 sec.